It is a moment every cat guardian fears. You are sitting in a quiet exam room. The air feels heavy, and the veterinarian looks at you with a serious expression. Then they say the letters FIV. For decades, this diagnosis has been treated like a final sentence, a dark label that changes everything about how we see our cats. But what if I told you that most of what you've heard about feline immunodeficiency virus is rooted in outdated myths and unnecessary panic? What if the fear itself is actually more dangerous into your cat's well-being than the virus will ever be? Today, we are going to peel back the layers of stigma. We aren't just looking at a medical report. We are looking into the heart of what it means to live with a resilient, beautiful animal that happens to carry a silent passenger. If you've just received this news, or if you simply want to be the best protector for your cat, stay with me. This is not a story about an ending. It is a guide on how to provide a life so full and healthy that the virus becomes nothing more than a footnote. To understand FIV, we first need to strip away the scary name. We call it feline AIDS, but that is technically inaccurate for the majority of a cat's life. Think of FIV not as a constant illness, but as a silent passenger. It is a virus that hitches a ride on the immune system, moving slowly, sometimes so slowly that it takes a decade for any symptoms to appear. The tragedy of FIV isn't usually the virus itself. It's the invisible wall we build around these cats. People assume they are frail, that they are suffering, or that they are a danger to every other living thing. But the reality is often the opposite. An FIV positive cat can live 10, 12, or even 15 years without ever developing the actual disease state. They don't wake up feeling sick every day. They wake up wanting the same sunbeams and the same head scratches as any other cat. The diagnosis doesn't change who they are. It only changes the level of protection we, as their guardians, must provide. It's a call to be more mindful, not more fearful. Now let's tackle the biggest myth of all, the fear of transmission. Many people believe then that if one cat has FIV, the whole household is at risk. This is simply not how the virus works. FIV is not spread through shared water bowls. It's not spread through mutual grooming. And it's certainly not spread through casual contact or sharing a litter box. The virus is fragile. It dies almost instantly outside the body. It requires a deep, aggressive bite wound, the kind of intense fighting usually only seen between unneutered males competing for territory in the wild. In a stable, indoor, and neutered household, the risk of passing FIVs to another cat is statistically near zero. This means that an FIV-positive cat can live a long, peaceful life alongside their feline siblings without any danger. When we understand the science, we stop seeing a threat and start seeing a family member who just needs a little extra support to keep their immune system strong. We aren't fighting a monster. We are managing a biological nuance. How exactly do we ensure that an FIV-positive cat doesn't just survive, but thrives for over a decade? The answer lies in what I call the the sanctuary protocol. Since the virus gradually target the immune system's ability to respond to new threats, our mission is to act as their external biological shield. This isn't about luck, it's about strategic management. We have to move beyond basic calories. We are talking about fueling the cellular defense. A diet rich in high-quality, bioavailable proteins and specific antioxidants is non-negotiable. These nutrients provide the raw materials needed for white blood cell production, helping the body maintain a steady defense even when the virus is present. Keeping an FIV cat strictly indoors is not a restriction of their freedom. It is the ultimate act of protection. By removing the cat from the outside world, you are effectively removing the biological load they have to carry. You are shielding them from high-risk bacteria, opportunistic parasites, and environmental pathogens that a compromised immune system shouldn't have to waste energy fighting. Science tells us that stress is a physical immunosuppressant. A stressed cat is a vulnerable cat. By creating a home filled with vertical territory, predictable routines, and high-level mental stimulation, we keep their cortisol levels at a minimum. This allows their internal resources to focus entirely on health, not on anxiety. You will learn to become a precision observer, noticing the slightest shift in behavior or appetite. This level of dedication creates a bond so profound it transcends the typical pet-owner relationship. You are no longer just a caregiver. You have become the guardian of a delicate biological balance that depends entirely on your wisdom and consistency. If you are holding a positive test result today, please look at your cat. They are still the same soul they were 5 minutes before. The vet spoke those words. They don't know they have a label, and they don't know they are supposed to be sick. They only know that they love you. By choosing to care for an FIV positive cat, you are standing up against a world that often discards the imperfect. But in that choice, you find a profound kind of love, a loyalty that is earned through care and understanding. Here at Cat Feels, we believe that every cat deserves a chance to be seen for who they are, not for their diagnosis. If this journey into the truth of FIV helped you find peace today, please subscribe and join our community of guardians. We are dedicated to bringing you the highest quality 4K insights into the feline heart and mind. Check out our other guides on feline health, and let's continue to make the world a safer place for our best friends. Because love doesn't have a shelf life, and neither does a happy cat.